national award winning Vaibhavi merchant आई है नहीं set पे, ऐसे कोई नहीं आई है, normal इंसान आई है भाई. So I do not, I don't take my work seriously at all. I don't look at my songs and say, वाह मैंने क्या किया. I can't do it. Choreography just does not mean steps and dances. Never rest on your past laurels. You must learn to move on.
Hey guys, my name is Salman and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Vaibhavi merchant in the house. What's up? How are you doing?
My God, you're so wired. You don't need coffee.
I told you. That's why the heads up came your way.
Hi, Shravan.
How are you doing,
All
Vaibhavi?
good. I'm very well. Thank you. And you?
I am great. I'm so excited to talk to you today, first of all. I wanted to ask you this, that how is it that every time there's an iconic hook step, there's a Vaibhavi merchant name attached to it?
But thank you for the compliment.
I know but you're trying true.
I mean, I know, but I'm just so excited that I happen to be part of that. I'm behind all those great hook steps and those iconic numbers. So there is, of course, I'm grateful that I get to do those songs. Also, being at the right place at the right time, I'm assuming that could also be the case. This year has been fabulous for me. I know it started with Pathaan and the Besharam Rang and with also with Karan's Dhindora Baje Re and Tum Kya Mile, and then songs like Not Ramaya Vastavaya and now Leke Prabhu Ka Naam. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful year for me.
No, but the fact that you said, you've been a part of this industry for 27 years.
Yes.
How do you wake up every morning and be like, we have to kill it today? How do you do that?
It comes from a space of complete madness.
Yeah?
Yes. For me, it comes from a space of complete madness because if I don't feel excited, if I don't feel like, I can't get up and say, I don't crib.
Yeah.
I don't like cribbing. I don't like to say, oh, Abhi, no, I have so much to do. I have this and I have that. I don't like to be that person at all. I just want to wake up every single day and do my best. Now, it could be anything. If I'm going out, say, to meet a friend, I want to be in the bestest of moods to do that and make sure that I've had a great time with my friends. If I've gone to my sets, I want to be like the best person I can be, the best director I can be on those sets, and make sure that everybody, not only the actors, but even the people, even that spot boy who's giving me coffee, has a great time being on my set because I'm giving some non-stop rubbish, non-stop commentary on the sets. Like, I love doing that. I love to be this people's person. I like doing all of that. If I've gone shopping, I want to be the best shopper in the world. Of course, not wanting my family don't like that, but that's me.
Listen, Leke Prabhu Ka Naam, okay? When the song came to you, what was the brief that you received and you were like, yaar, हमने सब कर लिया है, इस बार वापस नौचप लेने?
No, पहले तो you can't come with that attitude of हमने सब कर लिया है. So I don't take my work seriously at all. That way I don't take my work seriously. I don't walk with the same shoes. Like, I don't walk into the shoes of Vaibhavi merchant and walk out of it and say, guys, I've arrived. I can't do that because the day I do that, I'm not going to be doing any work. Because then I'm doing some international favor on people who don't want that favor from me. So you walk into a space, of course you have to make sure that everything is you're not coming with all of that you're carrying yourself. You finish that. See, for me, my job ends when I've done that song, edit ho gaya hai, release ho gaya hai, and now it's the audience's. It's theirs, right, to own. I disconnect. I don't go back to that anymore.
You don't?
I don't.
But I don't go back to
I don't go back to my past laurels. I don't go back to my awards. I don't go back to anything that I have because I know what I need to do next requires all that attention and requires all that passion or whatever, wherever that space, all that madness. Right? I can't now tug along and take that entire suitcase, carry all of that baggage with me. Ke, national award winning Vaibhavi merchant आई है नहीं set पे, ऐसे कोई नहीं आई है, normal इंसान आई है भाई. She's come here to do her job and she's come here to do work with everybody. Like, it's a collaborative piece. It's not mine and mine alone to own.
You spoke about the national award, right? When that happened, when that iconic moment happened, right? And till today, whenever that song plays, I remember the hook step of Doli Daru. Okay. How do you, do you ever sit back and even watch it, or even if, let's say, it is played somewhere at Navratri and you're like, damn, I did this.
You want an honest answer?
I want an honest answer.
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
No, I don't do that.
No?
I don't do that because I seldom get that opportunity to do that. Like, I don't look at my songs and say, wow, मैंने क्या किया? I can't do it. because वहाँ पर भी मुझे ना I could have done this better.
I was just going to come to that.
I think ये गड़बड़ हो गया, ये ना मेरे को ये अच्छा और कर सकती थी मैं ना, यहाँ पर ना मैंने यहाँ पर I could have this note did not, this shot was unnecessary. I could have edited it better. I always have that. I'm very
But
bad.
that's an every artist thing.
So I don't even look at, I do that with interviews also, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to see myself on screen. I don't want to read. I don't want to hear what I've said. I don't want to listen. I don't want to go back to what I've said. I don't do any of that.
Wow.
I move on.
If I actually ask you to pick one, track of yours that you think that, hey, this one stayed back with me a little. Chalo. Which is that track for you?
I think that I'm saying musically, if you ask me about that track versus choreographically, I think musically I'm very fond of Dekhna na 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 na
One Dear Lovely.
सिरे खुल गए हैं ज़मीन से चुप चुप के.
Yes.
It had that, also a film that I really loved, enjoyed working on was Meenakshi, A Tale of Three Cities with
Cinema Chilkam.
M.F. Hussain Saab, but I did a song called Rang and Ye Rishta Kya Kya. Ye Rishta
I
Kya
love that song.
Hai.
Yes.
So I did those. I had a great fortune to work with M.F. Hussain Saab and his son Uwais Hussain and Raisa, his daughter. So I've enjoyed those songs. So that's musically. And choreographically, I think the song that I've enjoyed doing a lot is, and it was tough also, was I think Hole Hole with Shah Rukh, because that was a one-shot sequence.
Yeah.
Also, Silsila Ye Chahat Ka. It was very meticulous and very, like, we used to shoot like some 3 shots a night. And it went on for some 17 nights because of those. Yeah. Those days were something else. Let's not even go there. They were all open sets and night shoots. Yeah, so I think it would be that time, that zone. Yeah. Right. Also Dindora recently. I've really had immense gratification working on a song as a musical, as a wholesome piece. Like Aaja Nachle, that entire climax piece, the Laila Majnu piece was something, is very close to my heart.
Favorite.
It's like a 20-minute of cinema time, and that's an entire musical.
It's my favorite piece. When people talk about choreography, right, it's not technically only about choreography, right? It's about everything, the way the entire setup looks and all of that, right?
Yes.
So let's say you've received a song, कि अच्छा इसका choreography करना है. How do you go about it? Like, how do you break it down?
So for me, it's very important, not just the song. I also want to know what's the story, what's the screenplay, who are the actors, to understand the production as well. What are the production capabilities if I ideate in a certain way?
Okay.
So production capabilities, like what are the budgets? What are we looking at? How are we looking at this? And then of course the creative process starts where the director also comes up with his vision, but then I kind of, if I need to change it, if I need to tweak it, so I come in as a director of choreography, not just a choreographer. Choreography just does not mean steps and dances. कि आपने steps कर लिया, अगर आपको steps बनाना आता है, तो आप choreographer बन जाते हो. नहीं, वो नहीं होता. Like choreography for stage is different, choreography for cinema is different, choreography for a theatrical piece or for television is a lot different. And if you're choreographing for a competition, it's a different mindset. But when it comes to choreographing for characters, you have to understand the entirety, the macro vision of it. Yeah. And then you micro organize it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So for me, it's very important to know all of that information. I ask for it. I take a lot of time. I take almost 2 months or a month and a half to prep one song.
What?
Yes. I don't sleepwalk into a set. I wish I could do that, but I can't do it. I just can't go like, chalo, batao, ye gana kya hai, theek hai, main kar lungi. I don't have that in me. I don't have that. That's why I do very less work. But what I do, I like to make sure that I've given enough time and to my satisfaction and to my understanding and credibility. Yeah. I like to do how much ever best I can. I don't even leave it to the point of edit. I don't leave it to the editor to edit and release it. Like they cannot release the song until and unless I have not approved the edits. And I sit for hours and hours and hours and critically criticize my mistakes. Because edits are the place where you know where you've gone wrong, where you could have done better. Yeah. So that's a recall, and then it's a leveler. Yeah. And you come back to earth.
No, but listen, the fact that you see the edit for hours and hours and hours, right? after a while, you kind of lose that
perspective. You do. Yeah,
right?
you do.
How do you come back to that same perspective, knowing that, because see, this is not like a video that is just going to go on your personal Instagram. It's the entire
cinema.
country,
Yeah,
the globe is going to
for
watch.
history.
It's for history,
it's,
right?
It's marked in history.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have to know the gravitas of that.
So how do you come back to the perspective then?
I think what I do is very organically, I first go with my instincts and I really follow my instincts. I do not go all mind. With instincts I go and then I take a break and then I again come back. So that's why there's a series, there's a complete breakdown of how I work with the editors also after I've shot it. So there is torture in the pre-production stage, there is torture in the production stage, and then there is a torture in the post-production stage.
Wow, 3 stages of torture of Vaibhavi Merchant.
Yes, 3 stages of tortures of Vaibhavi Merchant, and mind you, she's not strict. She's only disciplined. I hate this word, madam, बहुत strict है. अरे कहाँ से strict हूँ यार? I'm just doing my job and I'm getting paid for it. I may as well do it.
For history. For the history of cinema.
Exactly.
We do this.
Exactly.
We do this for the history of cinema.
So this is what I do and this is what my job is, and till I'm not satisfied, until I'm not happy, and until I've not felt. So it's all instinctive, and even the editors know that, till ma'am, and they know that, yeah, she's only making it better and better and better. So I allow the first draft to be done by the editor, and then of course I intervene and I change it all.
Yeah.
And I scrap the editor.
Change it all, she has said it. I change it all. But what is that, with so many years of working and all of that, what is that one message or, probably an encounter that you had that somebody touched your heart so much that it has stayed with you and probably it's going to stay with you forever? What is that one moment?
Mr. Bachchan said this once to me, and this has stayed for me. This has become one of my mantras, and he was he's such a senior man, he's someone who we all look up to. He's the great grandfather of our Hindi film industry in that sense. Like he means a lot to most of us, because I may have just gone to him and said, sir, when we had done that song, so you know what he said? Never rest on your past laurels. You must learn to move on. And I was like, okay, that's wisdom. That's deep.
Damn. That was a mic drop moment, and how, right?
Yeah, totally. And I've lived by that philosophy, and I think that taught me to understand that when you fail, don't take it to your heart, and when you are so flying in success, don't take that to your mind.
Yeah.
And your heart too.
Yeah.
Just stay calm, be neutral, move on.
Perfect. Now the last one coming your way, ma'am.
Thank you.
If the 15-year-old Vaibhavi Merchant was sitting here right now, what would you like to tell her?
Well, I would like to tell her that dream on, and don't stress about what the future holds for you, because just live your life, dream, make your dreams even bigger, even larger than life, like you've always felt it, and continue your madness.
Yeah.
Don't ever let that go.
Perfect.
Be mad.
Perfect. Please continue the madness. Don't let it go. Keep soaring high. Keep giving us those amazing dance numbers and everything that you keep doing.
Thank you.
Because you don't know this probably, but a lot of us keep dancing to your tunes literally for years, and they'll continue to do it for years to come.
Thank you so
like
much.
you said, you are literally creating history, and I'm so glad that I'm sitting in front of that today. Keep soaring high. Keep killing it. I'm going to see you super soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.